Hey there all, once again I bring to you another user-suggested clicker game, which is called Crusaders of the Lost Idols. The link to the game can be found on Congregate, or I can just link it below for the lazy ones. As with all clicker games, the goal is to grow your hero, or in this case Crusader DPS, by purchasing multiple Crusaders and upgrading them. You also have a main hero, which you can upgrade to increase your click damage. So right now you might be thinking, oh great, another one of those cookie clicker heroes or Tap Titans clones. But there's one thing which I think really makes this game quite unique from the others, and it's on how each level works. Basically, your Crusaders are on the left, and monsters appear from the right, and slowly march towards you. If your Crusaders have enough DPS to take down the monsters before they reach you, then you'll be fine, but if that's not the case, then they will start attacking your Crusaders until they die. Each Crusader does have a set amount of HP, I should add. If they are killed, I believe you'll lose the DPS boost as well as all other boosts the Crusader provides, and the monsters will move on to continue attacking the next Crusader, until all Crusaders are dead, in which case the level restarts all over again. Keep in mind all levels are theoretically infinite, as in the monsters, and keep on coming and coming with no end in sight, so you can collect gold from them to upgrade your Crusaders. Also, instead of the usual beat 10 monsters to move on to the next level, this one has requirements that differ from each level, which could possibly be to beat 10 monsters for a certain level, but probably not the case. So for example, it could be to find one bottle of champagne to move on, where each monster killed has a small chance to drop said item. I recommend you read the descriptions for each level at the top center. Some of them are quite silly, I must say. Aside from levels, there's another unique thing about this game, and it is called Crusader formations, aka a strategic layout of your Crusaders such that you get the best bonuses possible. As you can see above, formations consist of 10 Crusaders at maximum, with 4 in the back row and 1 in the front row, to create a sideways Illuminati shape. I should note that there are well over 10 Crusaders in this game, so at some point you do have to remove a Crusader to make way for another one, at which point you lose all bonuses the removed Crusader gave. Hooray for even more strategies. And if you're wondering, you can in fact even remove your clicking Crusader from the formation, meaning you can no longer do any click damage, which is kind of funny because it makes this no longer a clicking game, rather an idle one. Anyways, back on topic, let's take for example Kari, the witch doctor, who is the doll you see in the middle of my formation. This little fella increases the DPS of every Crusader next to him by 35%, which is why I have him in the middle so that he gives the most possible Crusaders bonuses, which is 6. Let's use another example. The washed-up hermit increases his DPS by double if there is no one standing in front of him, which makes it beneficial to put him at the very front of the back for obvious reasons. And lastly, that detective you see over in the bottom left is there because he increases the gold found by 25% for every Crusader in the same column as him. The back column has the most spots at 4, so you can place him anywhere in the back and he will give you the most benefits. So always think about where you should place where to give you the strongest formation possible. Another great addition is the fact that you can see your DPS increase in green, or decrease in red whenever you make a change. It may not always be worth it to swap out a 5 million DPS Crusader for a one that does 10 million, because that 5 million DPS Crusader may have another bonuses that are more beneficial to you, such as global DPS or gold bonuses. That will be it for me. Remember to check out this game as it's not your usual cookie cutter one. Granted, there are of course flaws that I haven't mentioned here yet, but that may come in the next video, depending on whether or not you want to see more of this. As always, leave a like and subscribe, and have a spicy day.